Hello, this is Steve Thoele, Principal Broker with Premier Property Group, and bringing you another weekly update on the Wilsonville, Oregon real estate market. This update is going to cover the last 6 weeks of market activity, ending this past Sunday, June 26th. So I'm going to share my screen with you now and go through the info with you. So first off, looking at active listings. In Wilsonville, I show we had 14 new properties come on the market last week, which is a high for the 6 weeks and up considerably from the week prior. Ended the week at 30 homes in total on the market, which you kind of see is a high for the 6 weeks as well, and been steadily climbing over the past 6 weeks. Median list price and days on market for the actives, you can see that's been on the rise as well over the past 6 weeks. Had a low of 634, a high of 720 for a couple weeks. This last week fell back a bit to 695. Days on market, that has definitely been trending up. We were at a low of 6 weeks ago, got up to 30 here a couple weeks back. This last week fell back to 17 because of the batch of new listings that came in this last week. But definitely the trend has been more than what it was. So more on the market, things lasting on the market a little longer is definitely a sign of a bit of a cooling market. So moving on to pending sales here. This last week in Wilsonville, I showed we had 7 homes go into pending status. Kind of in the middle of where it's been over the past 6 weeks, up from 3 the week prior. Total pendings, though, you can see that's been definitely kind of coming down over the past 6 weeks. So we had 40 homes in pending status as of the end of this last week. So that's a little bit more than just half of what it was 6 weeks ago. So sales certainly slowing as well. Median price and days on market for the pendings. Pending prices have been rising. We were close to 650 start the period. This last week got up to 715 this last week. And then days on market has been headed up as well. So things are taking a little longer to get under contract. So we started off at 6, and we've just a little bit more than doubled over the 6 weeks, up to about just under 2 weeks of market time on average to get pending. So another sign of a cooling market. And then lastly, we'll look at sold listing activity here. So as of the time I put all this together, I show we had 9 properties go from pending to sold this last week. And you can kind of see that is kind of on par with where it's been over the past 6 weeks. And when I look over the last month of activity, or the prior 4 weeks here, I show we've got 43 homes in total have closed. And that's towards the upper end of the range here, just down a few from the week prior. Median sold price and days on market for the solds, that has been trending down in terms of the price. We were at 700 6 weeks ago. Kind of hit 600 a couple weeks here. This last week bounced back up to 636 this last week. And then days on market for the solds, it's been between 4 and 5 days. So things that have been pending for a while, we're selling very quickly. And then finally, we'll look at the weeks of inventory and the sale price as a percent of the original list price. So red bars is weeks of inventory. And you can kind of see that, it's been between 2 and 3 weeks in this whole 6 week period here. So has not varied a whole lot, during this period here. So looking forward, with seeing more homes on the market and pendings coming down, I would say, it's pretty safe to say that this number is going to, start trending up as we kind of go over this next month or so. And then the sale price as a percent of the list price, that has kind of plateaued here over the past month, basically at just around 2% over the list price on average is where things have been selling. So, definitely a cooling market from where it's been over the past 3 to 6 months, but very, very much a strong seller's market, with only 2 to 3 weeks of inventory. For sure. And so for buyers, there's more to look at, not as many intense bidding wars, but you still have to compete. In most cases, you're paying a little above list price to get into homes. And for sellers, It's market's still in your favor, but you do definitely need to keep, your eye on what's on the market right now and where things are priced, and price your home accordingly. So I hope this weekly update has been helpful and informative for you. I certainly would welcome the opportunity to become your trusted realtor and help you move through life. So just give me a call at 503-680-2065, and I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have about the current market and see what I could do to be of any help to you. So I thank you for watching and have a great day.